Good everyone, you're watching RestoreFixes. In this video I'm going to talk about how to fix the Windows update error 0x800f0991 in your Windows 11 machine. This error typically appears when Windows fails to install cumulative updates or optional features, often due to corrupted system files, misconfigured update components, or missing dependencies. Now there are a couple of steps which you could try to get this issue resolved. Now the first step to resolve this issue is to go ahead and run the SFC and DISM to repair the system files and the component store. To do this, you will have to open command prompt. You can go to the search window and type command. You will see the best match for the command prompt. Do a right click and then click on run as administrator. In case if you get a user access control prompt, you may click on yes or continue on the screen. Once you have the command prompt open, you will have to type the command, or you can copy or paste the command from the video description. You can do a right click and that should automatically paste the command in the video description. You will have to execute the command SFC /scannow. Hit enter to execute this command. Wait until the command is being successfully executed. Once this command is being successfully executed, the next command what you will have to go ahead and execute is to go ahead and run the DISM command to ScanHealth. So you can copy the command from the video description or you can type it manually. For the demonstration purpose, I'm going to copy it from the video description and do a right click on the command prompt window. That should automatically paste it. Hit enter to execute this command. Wait for the command to execute successfully. Once this command has been successfully executed, the next command what you will have to go and execute is a DISM command to run the RestoreHealth. So repeat the same thing. You can copy the command from the video description and paste it here by doing a right click. Once you have this command, hit enter to execute this command. Once these three commands has been successfully executed, you may close this window, restart your computer. Once you restart your computer, you will have to go ahead and reset Windows Update components. To do this, you will have to stop the services and then start the services. The first service you will have to go ahead and stop is for the Windows Update and the Background Intelligent Transfer service. To do this, you will have to open command prompt. So in the search window, you may go ahead and type command. You will see the best match for the command prompt. Do a right click, run as administrator. When you get a prompt, you may click on yes or continue on the screen. The first command what you will have to go ahead and execute is to stop the Windows Update service. I will mention this command in the video description. All you have to do is copy and paste it in the command prompt. Hit enter. This will stop the Windows Update service. Once this service has been successfully stopped, the next command what you will have to go ahead and execute is to stop the Background Intelligent Transfer service. So copy the command and paste it here. Hit enter to execute this command. Once the Background Intelligent Transfer service is being completely stopped, to rename the software distribution folder, you will have to copy the command from the video description and paste it here. For the demonstration purpose, I will copy it and paste it here. Hit enter to execute this command. In case if you see this message saying that it cannot be found, you can ignore it. That's precisely because that particular folder is not listed here. The next thing is you will have to go ahead and execute another command to rename the cat root folder. So you can copy the command from the video description and paste it here and hit enter. In case if you get this message, you can ignore it. This is precisely because either these folders are not located on your computer, so you can ignore it. In case if you have the software distribution folder or cat root folder currently on your computer, it will go ahead and rename those folders to the file name called catroot.old or software distribution.old. Once these commands has been successfully executed, the next thing what you will have to do is you will have to execute the command to start the Windows Update service. You can copy the command and paste it here. It will start the service. And the next one is for the Background Intelligence service. Once these services has been successfully started, you may close this window and then restart your computer. Once you restart your computer, you may try to go ahead and install those updates and check if your issue has been resolved. In case if your issue has been resolved, well and good. You don't need to try the next step. Now, in spite of trying all this step, and if you're still facing this error message, the next step to go and try to install the updates is by downloading the update manually. So you can go to the Microsoft Update Catalog, and once you're on this website, you can enter the KB article number in the search section. Once you have the KB article number, you can click on search. You would see the KB articles listed here. Depending on the operating system, you may go and download these KB article manually. Once the download is complete, double click on the execution file and then try to install these updates. Once these updates are installed, you can go ahead and restart your computer and try to install or check for the updates and see if it works. Now, all this steps should definitely fix the problem. In spite of trying all this step, if you're still facing a problem, the next step is to go ahead and perform an in-place upgrade from the media creation tool to reinstall your Windows without losing your data. To do this, you will have to go to the media creation tool website, and I will mention this link in the video description. Once you're on this website, you will have to go and locate for create Windows 11 installation media, and then click on download now. This will go ahead and download the media creation tool. Once the media creation tool executable file has been downloaded, you can double click on the file. In case if you get a user access control prompt, you may click on yes or continue on the screen. When you are prompted to accept the end user's license agreement, you may scroll down and then click on accept. It will take you to get few things ready window. Here you will be prompted to select a language and edition. You can choose the language. By default, you would have English as the language, and you would have an option for edition Windows 11. In this window, you may go ahead and use the recommended options for this PC. Once you're on this, click on next, and then you would be prompted to go ahead and choose which media to use. You may go ahead and use ISO file. That will go ahead and download the ISO file on your computer. You can choose the location to download the ISO file. Once the ISO file or ISO image is being completely downloaded, now this will take about an hour or less than an hour depending on the speed of the internet. Once the download is complete, you will have to double click on the file, and that will take you to the setup.exe file on your computer. Once it takes you to the setup.exe file, double click on setup.exe file. When prompted, accept the end user's license agreement and follow the step-by-step instructions on the screen. Now, in this process, your computer will go ahead and restart, and when you're prompted, you might be prompted if you want to run this, keep this file on the computer, use the option which says keep my files on the computer. Once this is done, follow the step-by-step instructions on the screen, and this will go ahead and restart your computer. In this process, you will have to wait until your computer is back to the desktop, and then once the in-place upgrade is being successful, or once you are back to your desktop, you may go ahead and try to install those update, and that should fix the problem. Now, in spite of trying all this step, and if you're still facing a problem, I would suggest you to leave me a comment in the comment section so that I can come up with the possible solution. I hope this video was useful. In case if you like this video, please make sure to hit the like button and do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Have a great day.